What's happening, everybody? Pure Salvation here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the Snapshot 12W21A today. So first off, we've got these ender chests, which are new, and what these things allows you to do is you can access your items from different parts of your map, which is pretty cool. So for example, I'm going to show you that this chest is completely empty and this chest is completely empty. However, if I place an item, let's see, I'll just place my half steps in this chest and go over to this chest, I can access it over here as well. So if I take it out here, go back to this chest, and it's gone there. So that's pretty much how ender chests work, and it is awesome. Great way to safely, I guess, carry your items. So yeah. And how you craft these is you draw a box with obsidian and place an Eye of Ender in the middle, and you get your ender chest, which is pretty cool. In addition, this snapshot includes new ores, or a new ore, just one, and that is emerald, which is what you were seeing right here. Funny thing is, the color is off. It is red when it should be greenish, and Jeb tweeted that he will be fixing that soon. And the only way to mine these is using an iron pickaxe or better, and once you mine them, you get these emeralds over here, which can be used for trading. But we will get into that a little bit later. So where can you find these? Well, you can find these from bedrock level to 30 blocks above bedrock level. And they have been known to be found, I guess, under jungle biomes and extreme hills, which is pretty interesting. So if you see an extreme hill or a jungle biome, start digging under there and you can find these new ores, which is pretty cool. In addition, snow has now been added to creative mode. So if I were to go into this creative mode menu, boom, look at that. You can get snow and now you can place it down, which is pretty cool. Also, gravel has a new texture, which I guess I'm just indifferent to because I never liked gravel anyway. And I don't know, it kind of seems a little bit silly to me. But, you know, that's just personal opinion. And in addition, there has been a new golden apple that has been added. So conventional apples, or conventional golden apples I should say, are crafted with an apple in the middle and golden nuggets around, and that will give you the normal one. However, the new apple requires that you place blocks of gold around your normal apple, and you get this next level golden apple, which is glowing now, which is pretty interesting. So you've got your first level and your second level, and you can tell by the color difference which one is better. The pinkish one is better. And the pinkish one allows you to get, or once you consume that golden apple, you get 2 chicken wings back, and you get regen for 30 seconds, resistance for 5 minutes, and fire resistance for 5 minutes. So that's pretty interesting there. Also, there are newly added stairs that are sandstone, which has now been added through the snapshot, which is pretty interesting. It was bound to happen anyway now that sandstone has become much more prevalent. And also another thing is that you can actually find villages now which are actually, instead of just being made out of cobblestone and wood, you can find them made out of sandstone blocks, which is pretty interesting, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But before we do that, I want to quickly show you guys the new dispenser mechanics. So now if you place water buckets and lava buckets and dispensers, it now spits them out, which is pretty cool. And it's toggleable, so that means when you power the dispenser, the water comes out, but in order to retrieve the water again, you have to power the dispenser again. So same thing with lever. You can get it back, you just turn it on again, and bam, it's gone. And same thing with lava. Pretty nifty, right? Also, the night sky has gotten a little bit of a change. Now, stars are a little bit smaller, but they are a tad bit brighter, so it actually looks more like the night sky, which is pretty cool. Also, buckets stack. Alright, now on to the more exciting part of this snapshot, trading. So, now when you go up to a villager and you right-click him, they actually have a trading interface with them. So this guy wants 16 raw beef in exchange for an emerald. So, well, I just happen to have some raw beef on me. So if I place that in there, I can grab an emerald, and actually let's just get 4, shall we? And once you make a trade with this testificate, particles should emit from him, which means the trade was successful, which is fantastic. And there we go, we made another trade. Notice that I can't go to the next bar, but I just made a trade with him, and let's let his particles emit. There it is, he's emitting his particles. So if I right click him again, now, okay, now this option's available, and so now he is asking for 22 coal for emeralds. So we'll place that in there and grab some emeralds from that, and that's great, doing well. Let his particles emit, and you pretty much rinse and repeat this method. Now, I don't know the maximum amount of options these villagers are willing to trade with, but the max that I've seen is they can go to 7. However, they can also max out at 1, so from 1 to 7 is the range that I've noticed, and it is getting dark, and I'm going to change it to daytime again. So there's some new things that are added to the terrain generation, including NPC villages that are now in the desert, which are pretty much made of mostly different sandstone blocks and sand. And in addition, you can find these rare pyramid-like structures. And so let's go ahead and take a look at what these things have to offer. So let's just step inside one of these and go into the pillars, and you can enter one of these and get onto the top floor. But there's nothing too much here, so we're going to drop down. And the coolest part about this, or these pyramids, is basically if you break this block and you drop down, ooh, what's that pressure plate there? But anyways, you can drop down into here and you can find some chests. And what do these chests have in them? Well, they've got some loot in it, which is pretty cool. Ooh, diamond. And mostly ingots. And ooh, you can find even emeralds in here too. So these are some pretty awesome chests that are definitely worth looting. However, if you were to step on this pressure plate, well, just take a look here. You can set off all this TNT. So be careful. Try not to drop on the pressure plate, but just for the sake of the video, we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So we're going to just jump up here. Ooh. So all the loot got blown up, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it makes a pretty darn huge crater, that's for sure. But yeah, that's just something to look out for, and it's a little neat trap, but I like what this is, or I like the direction that Minecraft is heading in adding these types of structures. So great job to Mojang for that. This is a really neat idea, and I hope they implement more of these types of things. Alright, so that pretty much concludes this video on the Snapshot 12W21A. And if you enjoyed, it would mean so much if you could hit that like button and let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos by me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and become a member of the Salvation Nation. But again, it is always going to be your decision. So yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, take care.